it's Han Yue. Into the second round of action, the winner will move on to and take on Bai Wentang of the United States after she beat Yasmin Hamza in the opening round. Is it going to be a tasty fight? Whoever comes through this one. Chiu Pin-Chian knows, though, the odds are against her. Not too many upsets on court 2 so far. Can she provide the first one of the day?
Okay, just have white this side and blue this side. Okay, you open the toss. This side, you serve or receive? Serve or receive? Receive, okay, you're going to serve.
So let's look at Chiu Pin-Chian, 26 years of age, from Kaohsiung, 164 centimeters tall, 23 in the world. She has been a top 20 player in the past. Someone who's making her debut here at the World Championships. Doesn't really want too much in her career. Han Yue is 25, 168 centimeters tall, from the south of China, Fujian. Playing in her highest ranking of 3rd in the world. Was a runner-up at the Asia Championships this year, got 3rd last year. And the World Junior Champion, silver medalist in 2017. That year she also won the Asia Junior Championships. 21 and 22, she got to the quarterfinals of the World Champs, and on the HSBC BWF World Tour, she has 5 titles to her name. Most recently, the Arctic Open in Finland. Emmanuel Gabotsile of Botswana is our service judge, and Paul Marco de Kuiper is our Dutch service judge.
Ready to play?
So Chiu's got a lot to do here, Bobby.
Yeah, their one previous meeting earlier this year at the Malaysian Masters gives us an indication of what the task is for Chiu Pin-Chian. Lost out in 33 minutes to Han Yue, 9 and 11. That was a round of 16 match. And Han Yue has been in some terrific form lately.
Chinese Taipei. And on my left,
She had to take on An Se-young semi-final at the China Open recently. An Se-young retired, but it was a competitive match in which Han Yue was very much in and might have made the final anyway. She took the opening game, it was close, but
love.
You look at the last 7 or 8 tournaments that Han Yui's been in, and she's barely missed the semi-finals at least. Terrific form she's been in throughout 2025. Also made the final at the World Tour finals in December. Oh, look at that. That's lovely.
2 love.
Deceptive net shot. Chiu Pin-Chian still plays all 3 disciplines, although she hasn't played a lot of mixed doubles for a long time.
3
Amazing.
love.
And that in itself doesn't really bode well. You've got to isolate one discipline these days. I mean, between singles and doubles anyway. You can play both doubles events. The techniques are similar.
Yeah, only the China Open has she advanced beyond the first couple of rounds this year. A lot of early exits. 14 of them this year.
Five love. Six love.
Yeah, and she was, I guess, fortunate, I suppose, at the China Open on day 1 against Bompawi Chachuong, who retired at the middle of the deciding game. Had a good draw, beat her teammate Song Shojun in the round of 16, and was confidently beaten by Wang Zhiyi in the quarterfinals. So that tells us something, but it's not an awful lot. It's going to be a just magic from Han Yui.
7 love.
That's 2 brilliant backhand net shots we've seen from the Chinese.
Yeah, you look at Han Yui's situation this year. Got to the final of Asia Championships, China Open, Malaysia Masters, 3 semi-finals, including the All England and Indonesia and Singapore Opens, all high-level tournaments. 3 quarterfinals, Japan, Malaysian, India Opens. Just the All Your Masters, perhaps surprisingly, on the early exit.
Service over. 1
Chiu Pin-Chian gets
7.
her first point finally on the board.
Yeah, that was a strange one. In Orléans, going out to Chiu's teammate Lin Xiangti. Because otherwise, she's been right up there all year, hasn't she? And she's got a very good all-round game, Han Yui. I don't.
Service over.
On paper,
8.
she's
1.
what, 3 in the world. But for me, I still think Chen Yufei on her best day would beat Han Yui, as would Wang Ziyi if they're both playing at their best, and of course An Se-young.
Service over. 2-8.
You also throw Yamaguchi into the mix, who's got every chance and is looking for a
Service over. 9-2.
another world title. Just too good.
Look at the quality of that.
10.
Yeah.
2.
I mean, Chiu playing that cross drop at that pace has to expect to have to work really hard out of the corner. Gives your opponent time to use deception. But that being said, the top players would have still got to the shuttle there.
Oh, she's playing some great shots here.
Yeah, Han Yui is really dictating in full control.
Oh, as soon as we say that.
Service over.
Only the third point on the board
10.
for Chiu.
Service over.
So at the interval, Bobby, it is very
interval.
much one-way traffic. This is kind of in stark contrast to the previous two matches we've had here on this court.
Yeah.
The high-ranked players completely in control.
I can't see things changing all that much. I don't know what Chiu Pin-Chian has to add to change the way this is going. Han Yue is playing in a relatively high gear and giving it a lot of intensity and emphasis, and I don't think she's going to tail off or get complacent. That's just not her style. So this is a tough match for Chiu, who's going to have to come up with
Code
something
2,
extraordinary.
20 seconds. Code 2, 20 seconds. Han, no put. (11-3). Play. Service over. 4-11.
Oh, great shot. That's well, though. Chiu.
Look at the difference, though, in when Chiu Pin-Chian plays a similar shot from a similar position, how comfortably Han Yue can deal with it. Well, that one's a little bit more stretched, the Chinese, but it's brilliant. Got a cross block. But Chiu Pin-Chian looks so outstretched and uncomfortable and out of position when Han Yue plays a great attacking cross shot.
Well, sporadic at the moment for Chiu.
12.
Lots required here for her to drag herself back into this.
Bit of taping around the left ankle of Han Yue. Let's hope it's not anything too serious, as she's got a good chance to progress deep into this tournament. Well played, Chiu Pin-Chian. Digging deep.
6-12.
Well, Chiu has played 5 top 5 players before, never beaten any of them. And of course, we talked about earlier the Malaysian Masters, also lost to Wang Ziyi twice and An Se Young twice. Took An Se Young to a 20 in India Open.
Be interested to see if, I mean, what was her ranking again? Somewhere around 20?
Currently? Yeah, just outside the top 20.
Whether she's ever beaten a top 10 player.
23 in the world.
Out. 7-12.
She's beaten Pornpawi.
8-12.
Yeah, she's beaten Busanan and Pornpawi before. Those are the only two top 10 players she's beaten. At the All England as well, Busanan. And the China Open, she beat Pornpawi. She's done well here to bring it back to just 4 points.
Brilliant.
Very good.
Really well played from the Taipei player.
9-12.
And yeah, it's 4 points.
Her
5 points, sorry.
her shot quality in that rally was really excellent, and not just the odd shots,
Service
it's
over.
every shot, and that's what it
13,
takes to get the
9.
better of Han Yue. You've got to play such precise shots, take them early. Your lifts have to be on the back line, your net shots have to be tight. And then have to put them all together. And that's not easy.
Oh,
That's lovely.
what a backhand.
14-9.
It's been, what, 5-3 in favour of Chiu since the interval.
Undecided. Gets away with it and keeps in the rally.
That makes that look very easy.
15-9.
It's quite a dangerous approach she's adopting at times, Han Yue. That cross shot at that pace. Should Chiu just got to rack it under that by another inch or so, it might have gone over. And if so, Han Yue has really got a lot of ground to cover.
Oh, right at the very back.
16-9.
Yeah, she knows.
Yeah, tap on the head. She watched it all the way as well. Look at this. Look at it, look at the ground, look up, look at it again, and still leave it.
This one is out.
Service over. 10-16.
Quality has just tailed off slightly for Han Yue, hasn't it?
Yeah, ever since the interval.
Service over. 17-10.
It's a little bit patchy at times, this opening game now. Yeah.
18-10.
It's only 11-10 since she opened the scoring, Chiu. Remember, it was 7-love.
Yeah, it feels
After that.
quite quick, doesn't it? These points are
Yeah.
sort of rattling away. It's lovely play.
19-10.
Yeah, there's the final shot. The previous net shot as well was really well executed.
Too close to Chiu.
20, game point 10.
Throwing her hands in the air as if to say, I don't know what I can do here.
10 game points now to Han Yue.
surely.
Game.
So,
First game
21-10, Han Yue.
21-10.
Comfortable against her opponent after that 7-love lead right at the start, really. Big difference between the two score-wise, but the quality as well. You can see Han Yue so much better. 21-10.
接着拿起来就一直接，一直接。你的这边接发全部就是这两个点而已，你没有做变化。你看，我推了他一点头顶，反他推了他头顶就有了。但是在打的时候完全没有，拿起来一直给直线，他就一直抓你重复这个线路啊，让他去转身，让他去移动。你没有做这件事情，知道吗？攻可以，攻完要做好连贯，你不要想要一拍把它攻死，保持好你的连贯，不要这样。 知道吗？啊，这边你的出手要大胆一点，去加一点力气去推没有关系，哦，但是弧度还是要把它带出来，不要推得太平。我们的推只是过人，不是要把它推死。过人，这是大场地过人就好。哦，这个一定要记清楚，好吗？哦，保持跑动、调动，找机会攻，这是 OK。配球抢快可以，抢快有配线路要有变化，不要抢快就走很简单就放直线这样而已，知道吗？ 你看，你这边很多抢很快，然后就放直线，啊，他这边上来就给你攻，哎呀，你让上去你可以做一点配球啊，不要太单一，节奏缓一下，就这个不对，缓一下，想一下，有点太快了，你追分很快没有错，可是掉分也很快，你不能掉分那么快，
Quad 2, 20 seconds. Quad 2, 20 seconds.
Do you think she's gone much out of first gear so far, Han Yue?
Yeah, I actually really do. I think she's playing
Second
pretty
game.
hard here.
Love ball.
As far as I can tell.
Play.
And whilst the quality is not quite there at times from Chiu, I think she is doing as much as she can. That's going wide to push Han Yue, and Han Yue is having to work for this.
One. Love.
I think there's a way to go, of course, but yeah, this is not an easy match for Han Yue. Good rally.
Good shot there.
Really dragging Chiu Pin-Chian around the court. Firing into those rear corners. That's on the line. What a shot from Chiu Pin-Chian. That's the best rally she's played so far.
1-all.
Oh, wonderful.
That came out of the blue as well, hitting that reverse slice. Net cord.
She almost got it back.
Service over.
Put it right on her racket, didn't she, Han Yue?
1.
Han Yue wins 70% of her matches, having taken the first game throughout her career.
Service over. 2-all.
And that goes up to almost 80%
Service over.
in 2025.
2.
So it's been a good year for her in that regard.
She's a hard worker, Han Yue. Give her that.
2.
Interestingly enough, for her opponent, Chiu Pin-Chian, over her career, 61% of the time she goes on to win her match after losing the first game, but it's 100% this year. The pool is very small though, very, very small.
Wow, so this might not be as much of a formality from this stage as we thought.
But as we said earlier, we also looked at how many
3,
top 10 players, for
4.
example, that she's played, and it's not been many. And as we saw earlier, her season has been a mix of not just on the World Tour, on the ICs and ISs.
For all.
Has largely been on the World Tour, and as we said, she's not had a good year so far. Had a very poor year.
Five.
Giving a decent account of herself here so far. Early stages of this second game. I have noticed, Bobby, that this closer end today has sort of been where you've had more positive results, as it were. Might be wrong.
6.
But we've just seen a little uptick. Whoever's on this end. Not sure we can necessarily attribute that to anything.
Interesting comment, because
You've seen the other way, have you?
Service
well, no,
over. 5.
almost all the
6.
matches have been won in straight games.
Yeah.
So they've won on both sides.
I just feel that the under-ranked player, the lower-ranked player,
has done better on this
done
side.
better on this
Right,
side.
I see.
Perhaps
I'm
I
with
should
you.
have said that, yeah, a bit clearer.
I get you. I'm trying to think back now to
When we had Nalbanto, for example, she was on this end.
Antova, Aldorf,
Yes.
Kanudjarov, who played Viditsan. They had a significantly
Seven.
better end and a worse end in terms of
5.
scores, all
Right.
of them. I'm just trying to think back as to which end of the court they were on when they had that better result.
Definitely Nalbantova was in this end, where Chiu is on now. Aldorf was on this end when he had the slightly better game. That's ones I've commentated on so far.
Yeah,
You've been here longer than me today.
Yeah, but my memory sucks.
That's wide from Chiu.
Service over.
What do you feel
6,
that maybe
7.
has got better for her in the second game? Or is it Hanyue? Has she kind of regressed a bit?
I think Chiu is simply fighting as hard as she can. She's in as top a sort of level, a gear as you can, as she can hope for. And she's also taking a few chances. She's being a little bit unorthodox, and they're coming off like that. Is that come off?
Oh, I thought she.
Everyone's unsure.
Unsighted.
Nobody knows whether it was in or
Yeah, it
out.
took a while, didn't
there
it?
wasn't a line judge call, I don't think. If this was in, this was a
that was brilliant.
That was a perfectly timed example
Yeah.
of what I was saying. She's going for something that you think the chances of making this are slim. She's out of position, she's low, she's got to play it with quality, and I mean real quality. It has to be close to the line, because anything shorter than that, Hanyue would have been all over it and killed it.
I suspect it'll be, yeah. I wanted to be in so that it would illustrate your point perfectly, but it was the thought process there,
Yeah.
right? What
Yeah.
she's looking to do.
Yeah, she's having to take... we talk about half chances
7,
for the sort of underdog
4.
players at all times. The only way they're going to get better is in training. They're not going to suddenly
Play.
become a world beater on the court against a top opponent. Right, so they're going to have... There are moments in badminton matches where you're not completely in control of the situation, but you're not completely behind, like underneath either. It's 50-50. those last 2 shots, perfect, great timing.
Yeah.
Both of them were in the same position when they hit those 2 shots. Han Yue decided to just take the safer option and went for the clear. She was moving backwards off balance and thought, I'm going to go for this, and hit the line with a smash, knowing that Han Yue would struggle to reach it if she hits a perfect shot. To do it, though, it's a bit of a 50-50 chance. You're really at risk of missing the court, playing a lower quality shot and really being in the back court when Han Yue can then play a soft block. And so there's a risk element to it. The underdog has to take those 50-50 risks and do it a lot to challenge the top player, and that's what the difference is in this second game. Chiu Pin-Chian is doing that often and keeping close with Han Yue.
I mean, when we, you hear that phrase, play your game, just
Service over.
don't worry about your opponent, play your game.
9.
If they were to play their game and they're lower ranked, they're not going to win. Just by, if you take apple for apple, as they say, right? In theory, you're not going to win, just going to play your game. You have to do something a little different, don't you?
Yeah, can we use bananas, or does it have to be apples?
Banana for banana.
Okay, so, yeah, I suppose, but it depends on so many other variables too.
I'm simplifying.
We watched the match with Pranoy and Aldorf, and we said, well, hey, look, these 2 guys, one's got twice as good a ranking as the other. One's, what is he, 47 in the world or something, the other one was 20-something. However, we broke it down and looked at their performances over 6 months and said, well, there's not that much different, other than the fact that they're playing very different tournaments, and the results are therefore hard to argue, but apple for apple, Pranoy will probably come back. Sorry, banana for banana.
Thank you.
Pranoy will probably, come through, and he did. And so, yes, you've got to improve at training, learn in these moments of tournaments, the experience, and understand what... You learn more playing against a better player, is what I guess I'm trying to say. So you do learn whilst you're playing, but you can't adjust and suddenly become the best player in the world without having that quality week in, week out, and on, shot by shot, every rally, every match.
So at the interval here of the second game, Chiu is in front here, 11-8. But it's Han Yue has won that previous game.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. (11-8). Play. (12-8).
Rather unfamiliar position here for Han Yue in this match. Trailing by 4.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting as Han Yue will be forced to start.
Service over.
We use lots of different phrases that often mean the same kind of thing. Taking your opportunities, or leaving it all out there on the court, or taking this game by the scruff of the neck. And often what people are really talking about is somebody like Han Yue, higher ranked player, high quality player, can cruise around in 4th gear, and it ought to be enough. It ought to be enough. Now, of course, it all depends on what Chiu Pin-Chian does as she leaves that shuttle to land on the back line.
12.
Whether she lets that happen. And if you take those half chances and they come off, then suddenly you've got a big advantage against a player who's playing quite within themselves or quite passively. let's not forget as well, it gives the higher ranked player the chance to do something out here and use the experience too. I was with Mosh earlier talking about, you know Mosh, right?
Yeah, familiar.
So I was with Mosh earlier talking about Viditsan's game. And it was quite close. Certainly one of the ends, I think it was 21-17 to a player from El Salvador.
13-10.
But Viditsan was at times using it as an opportunity to practice what he needs to do against a very top opponent. For example, he's in a good position, he's going to hit a straight smash down the line. If the shuttle comes back with interest, if it gets fired straight back up the line with a lot of pace and it's a really good defensive shot by your opponent, Viditsan's got two choices. He either wildly just goes for it anyway, as if it was a kill opportunity.
Yeah.
And of course, he's out of position in mid-court and the shot's higher than it would want to be. It's further back than it would want to be. Or he could just go, fair enough, mate, good shot, and do something else with it, neutralise the rally and go again, rebuild.
Yeah.
We saw Viditsan go for it on a few occasions. Didn't need to beat this guy today. He could have just played within himself and won the game to single figures. But in 2 or 3 days' time, he's got to play quarterfinals, semi-finals, final maybe, against Shi Yuqi, Anders Antonsen and Chiu Pin-Chian. Now, on those occasions, you're going to have to, at times, take that 50-50 chance and just go for it.
Yeah.
And so he has a chance today to practice that. Why not take it?
Why not do it? Yeah.
And that's where here, for me, I don't think Han Yue is really taking those 50-50 chances. She's not sort of following up with interest. And to some extent, Chiu Pin-Chian has to, as they both look exhausted after that long rally.
45 shots, that one.
Okay, back on court.
Still leading the Chiu. Well, yeah, look, these early stages against low-ranked players, the opportunity to build yourself towards that peak. Maybe work on a couple things. Not necessarily a bad thing to put yourself in pressure situations in preparation for what's to come. Very slight pressure situation right now for Han Yue, who got that in. And it's just a point behind now.
Yeah, that's a good example of what I was on about. She sort of, it was a half chance, and she just went for it and got the result she wanted. She put some incredible height on that serve.
All.
That long rally, by the way, which Han Yue came out on top of. It's always fascinating how that sort of impacts the mindset. It's a real killer. It's almost like it's worth 2 points, you know, because look what's happened since.
Yeah.
That's what, 4 or 5 on the bounce since that long rally.
14-13
for Han Yue.
And that's the first time that she's had the lead since she was up 4-2 earlier in this game, Han Yue. It shows how much better Chiu has played in the second game. That's going to be out.
Service over. 14-all.
Yeah, perhaps got a bit ahead of herself, Han Yue, going for that. Again, slightly off balance. Went for the big hit down the line. Wonderful net shot.
Won't get it over. Now, it's
Service
around
over.
this part,
15-14.
stage, that you start to see the top players surge and finish off. Can she do it here? Put this to bed. Hanyue. Hanyue Beiwenzhang, I think, could be quite an interesting one.
Yeah, always. Beiwenzhang always has the potential.
Yeah.
She's so capable. If she can keep it all together and consistently perform, you know, she can take on the best in the world.
Yeah,
she just seems to do it in sort of 5-minute spells. She'll win comfortably one game and lose the next. You know, it's erratic. Just wide, I think. Challenge.
Chiu Pin-Chian challenges.
Chiu Pin-Chian, lovely
out.
reverse slice. If this was in again, it's a half chance. Well executed, and what Chiu we talk about needs to be doing, but I suspect she's just missed this.
Yeah, I think she knows that as well. Yeah, it is indeed out.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 16-14. Play.
Oh, she's bounced back well here, Chiu.
Service over.
Great shot.
15-16.
Well, look what it means to Hanyue.
Service over. 17-15.
Scoreline certainly isn't as comfortable as she'd like, and Chiu fighting hard.
Absolutely not, you're right.
That shot wasn't far away, but bouncing back off the net. Big advantage, I think, now for Hanyue, because she's just been here so many times before. Exquisite again, this net shot. Has the time to come in and hold tiniest little racket movement backwards before she plays the shot. Makes her opponent think she's going to lift. It's a real get-out-of-jail shot she's got, Hanyue. Deep in the forehand corner and goes cross. That's in as well. It's all going well. And it's all going right, I think, for the Chinese.
Yeah, this was that stage we talked about, where she will surge. Oh, that's a good shot.
Service over. 16,
again, she can take
19.
a fair bit out of this, can't she, Chiu Pin-Chian, especially this second game.
Yeah, some of the times the situation she's in to have to come up with this shot or type of shot is when she's really under pressure, and to be able to do it against an opponent like this and do it often proves that she's a difficult player to deal with.
20,
and
match point 16.
You know, a potential giant killer on occasion.
So 4 match points then for Hanyue.
Good rally. You can see there Chiu's having to find something special, but she can't do it, can she?
Hanya marches on with an overall comfortable win, particularly in the first game. Much better second game performance from Chiu Pin-Chian, who had the lead for quite some time. Hanya had to battle hard to get back into it.
21-10, 21-16.
Takes the match.
Yeah, there were some good signs from Chiu in the match, but I think Han Yue will feel a big sense of relief, actually, just to get this match out of the way. It's an awkward opponent, a difficult opponent where she might have been under pressure at times, but she's done really well here today.
Han Yue, China, the third seed, beats Chinese Taipei's Chiu Pin-Chian 21-10, 21-16 in 40 minutes. Up next, mixed doubles. Lindemann and Wu of Canada versus Denmark's Christiansen and Boye, who've just come back together. Well, there's always stunning architecture whenever you walk around the Paris, and there's been some stunning badminton being played here as well at the Adidas Arena for the TotalEnergies BWF World Championships.